Can you guys hear that? Isn't it soothing? Maybe, but it's terrible for your handbags. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we have just hit the beginning of May, and here in Miami, that means the beginning of rainy season. Yes, it is pouring down rain today. I was almost just caught in it, hence this. This is that time of year where I am just not going to touch my hair because there's no point. Anyways, but yes, so rainy season means that I have to be a lot more selective in which handbags I bring out. You guys know that rain is not the best thing for a lot of materials of handbags, and I'm going to go through with you guys and show you some bags that I reach for and some that I put away for for a couple of weeks during this period where it can rain unexpectedly. And by the way, if you're new here to my channel, my name is Katherine and my channel is Kwshops. Here on my channel, I talk about designer handbags, and I really focus on the pre-loved luxury market. I happen to work in the industry, and here is where I share my experience and knowledge and insights that I have garnered over the last five or so years. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, I love it if you could hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more from me. So, by the way, comment down below, which bags do you have in your collection that you reach for when it is pouring down rain? So before I get started on the bags I actually carry, I have to show you guys my #1 favorite thing for a rainy day, and that is this umbrella. If you guys have been with my channel for a while, you know this is like my ride or die item, and I actually just bought a new one a couple of months ago, which I so unfortunately left in an Uber, and I'm telling you, like, the minute I realized I lost it, I had another one in my cart. It was being shipped to me minutes later. That is how much I love this umbrella. This umbrella is from Totes, and it is so mini that it fits inside of one of my smallest bags in my entire collection, which is why it is going to be on the list very shortly. You'll see it in a second. So, again, this is the Totes mini umbrella. I'll have it linked down below in the description box. These are not very expensive, and they're so incredibly handy. I cannot recommend this enough. As someone who works in the pre-loved industry, I do come in contact with many different types of bags, and unfortunately, a common thing is rain spots and water spots, and there tend to be certain materials that you want to avoid when it is raining or when you may expect it to rain. #1, and this unfortunately is the bag that I was carrying today, that material is vachetta leather. You want to avoid carrying your vachetta leather if you haven't treated it with apple guard or one of the other types of, you know, leather treatments. I haven't done that with this one. This one I bought pre-loved, and it was already patinaed. I have had some success with this in the rain. It definitely doesn't have any water spots on it, but it also was you know, already patinaed and already tanned. So I feel like once your vachetta does have a little bit of color to it, and once it has been, you know, tanned a little bit more, then it gets better with time. However, if you have new vachetta, definitely avoid any rain or treat it with some of the products that people like to treat their vachetta bags with. However, and there is one exception that I want to make with this bag right here. This is my vintage St. Cloud. I removed the vachetta strap and put a canvas strap on it instead. This to me was something that I did to sort of protect the bag. Also, I mean, honestly, I did it for style purposes, and so I could have more adjustments. However, it does also protect it from the rain because there's now less vachetta that is in danger of getting watermarks. Also, I do have to say, again, with the patina, this bag is almost 30 years old, just like me. So I feel like either could have been treated with something, because I did bring this to London with me last year, and it was a perfect bag for when it rained, and all the water just beat it up, and I just got really lucky. So I don't recommend necessarily vachetta for rain, but I do want to say that I've had a lot of luck with this one. I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick this up, but yeah, I don't know if the camera is going to be able to pick this up, but it sort of has like a bit of a sheen to it. The leather tab right here, hopefully that this one doesn't really have. Obviously this bag is a lot newer. In my opinion, I think is protecting it from water. So I got really lucky with this one, and I just do want to say that. Now, the next bag that I skip, unfortunately, during Miami's rainy season is this, my Chanel tote that I've been carrying this a lot lately, but obviously I would not reach for it. The reason why is because not only is it completely made of fabric that has not been treated, and I don't want it to actually get wet. Also, one thing to bear in mind is that this bag is open. Is pretty open. There is one zip compartment right here in the middle, but generally speaking, I think that my things inside wouldn't be protected. This bag is just big enough to carry my laptop, and I definitely don't want that getting wet. So this is one that I do not carry when it's raining for those reasons. And the last one is my Gucci Dionysus. The reason is pretty obvious to me because it has suede on the exterior. There's suede here, and there's also suede on the back pocket. I definitely have used this bag and when I was caught in a really bad rainstorm, and it turned out pretty fine. However, I wouldn't want to risk it. I think I do have one water spot somewhere that I can't see. Maybe the camera will pick it up here. I think it might be this over here, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, this bag is definitely better than I expected. Better than I expected it would be. It's a lot less delicate than I initially thought it was going to be. However, I don't want to chance it, and I don't want to get my bag ruined. Also, with the giant suede pocket, it may look like it has some type of color transfer here, only you can't really see that in person. But this is when you're carrying this bag against your body, then it is protected from rain. This is one I love, and it definitely isn't the end of the world, but I would tread carefully before, you know, reaching for this when you see that it's doom and gloom outside. So the first one that's great is this. It's my Givenchy Antigona Shopper in the coated canvas. They make this bag in a variety of different colors and prints, and they also make it in leather. I prefer it in the coated canvas because it is more durable. I have had some issues with general durability, but however, in regards to rain and waterproofing, I think this is great. The only issue that I have with this bag is that it is completely open and it doesn't have a closure of any kind. So you definitely have to press it against you, which is not hard to do. You just sort of have to press it just like this when you go outside, and generally it's covered by the umbrella. This is a great pick, but you definitely have to make sure that you're carrying it on your shoulder as opposed to on the crook of your arm, just because you want to protect your things inside. These next two I love for the same exact reason. The material, the leather in this case and the alligator in this case have been buffed and glazed and now have that shiny, beautiful shiny exterior. And this is what protects them from water droplets. It makes it great for water resistance and super durable, and these bags look completely new. Okay. Hey guys, so I just want to demonstrate sort of what it looks like when water does hit this bag. Remember, I do have this in the box leather. On Fashion File, they call it the shiny or lord leather. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but do know that this is the shiny one that is smooth. So I'm just going to put a little, I just have the straw full of water right here. Not full of water, but there's a little bit of water inside the straw. I'm just going to show you how the water just beads up and sort of just drips off of it. Warning, I have seen this bag in action, so I am comfortable doing this, but do this at your own risk. I'm just demonstrating how the leather reacts to water. So making it the perfect, absolute perfect bag for rain. So here we go. Just gonna have it here like that, and I'm just gonna let that go. Hope you could see that. Just pretend, oops, it's a little too much, but just pretend there's a little bit of rain. And obviously I'm not gonna be leaving it here to pool in the water, but just want to show you sort of, okay, so that's empty. So yes, this is what the water does. I'm gonna move it and clean this up. But I did just want to take this opportunity to show you guys sort of how the water reacts. Now, obviously I'm going to wipe this with a dry cloth, and I'm not going to leave it here, but just know that a little bit of water is not gonna hurt this beauty. So I hope this was useful and you guys enjoyed watching this and can make a better and more informed decision on whether or not the Givenchy Antigona Mini is right for you. This bag has to be at least, I want to say 20 or 30 years old. So this is just one of my favorites for a variety of reasons, but when it is raining, it really does come through. Another thing that I love about both of these bags is that they are very spacious and can hold an umbrella, because that is a factor. Because when you're carrying a bag that's too small, that's how you lose your umbrella. Next is one of my favorites. You guys know, the Tom Ford Mini Jennifer. Now you would look at this and think that it maybe isn't the best one for rain. It's number one, it's made of leather. I wouldn't say that it's particularly glazed, but I do think that, hopefully you can see this, it does have some sort of coating on the outside that makes it suitable for it. Again, I wouldn't necessarily want this or any of my bags to get, you know, drenched in water, but things do happen. But the reason that I put this one on the list is because, and you'll see this in the split screen, I really can fit a whole umbrella inside of this little mini tiny bag. So for me, the reason that this makes the list is the design, not necessarily the material. Although the material does work out very, very well. And the last bag on my list is another glazed leather bag. It doesn't have the same shine necessarily that the Givenchy has, but it definitely is still glazed and coated, and the leather is protected. I would say generally in my collection, I definitely prefer canvas bags, as you can see. One of them is durability and water resistance. However, when I do go for leather bags, I tend to like a much stiffer, harder type of leather, as well as also liking structure. Yes, it does make the bag a lot heavier, but you know, when it is doom and gloom falling from the sky, this bag will be protected. Also, it has a great zip closure. It's really easy to get in and out of it, so your things inside will be protected. I would say that while it does obviously fit my little tiny umbrella, the space and capacity in here isn't great. So out of my collection, I'm gonna say the winner for the best bag for a rainstorm is the Givenchy Antigona Mini in the box leather. Yes, this has definitely been my favorite bag that I've pretty much been carrying for the entire year so far. The reason that this one wins is because great capacity, the material is perfect. Actually, one of the first days that I went to carry this, I did get caught like in a disastrous rainstorm. I keep saying that I get caught in the rain all the time, but it really does rain here all the time. And the water really, I just watched it beat up and fall and just dribble down. I did, you know, wipe it with a dry cloth once I got inside, but just generally speaking, this material, like, it just looks completely new, just like the day that I took it out of the box. With the crossbody strap, I can wear it hands-free, which is great if you are, you know, fighting against the wind in an umbrella. We've all been there. And the capacity is great, so I can fit my umbrella as well as my other essentials in it as well. So another thing, zip closure. It's mini, it's spacious, the material is perfection, and it looks like it's completely new. So this is the winner. If you are looking for a bag that is going to be versatile and going to suit your needs if you live in a very rainy tropical climate, I could not recommend the Givenchy Antigona Mini in the box leather anymore. So I hope the thunder, rumbling, and everything wasn't too distracting, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments down below what is the bag that you reach for during whatever your rainy season is. What is it made of? What size do you go for? Does it also have a zip closure? That's something I want to know. So comment all that down below. Hope this video was helpful. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!